this is Catie. This week is Rant week, so I'm supposed to, I guess, complain to the camera or something like that. But, just thinking about what I wanted to rant about for this video, there's a lot of options. So instead of complaining about everything that happened this month, this week, the allergies, whatever, I wanted to talk about something important that people could relate to. And I was thinking, and I thought of something that is really a big deal for me. So I have lots of friends who are probably the most beautiful people I have ever known. And they seem to think that they aren't that pretty, or they aren't pretty at all, or that they are just plain ugly. But, I don't know, maybe it's just a gift that God gave me where I see everything as beautiful, but I know that it isn't just my friends that are that way. There are a lot of people who think they aren't beautiful. So, if you can't tell, I have no makeup on. My hair is frizzy and messy like it always is. For the first video I made, I did do my makeup and my hair. The second one, I didn't even think about it. I personally don't like spending the time to put on a ton of makeup just to impress people. If you don't like how I look naturally, then you can just, go away. I don't feel a need to put makeup on because I feel like I look perfect the way I am. So, for this video, I wanted to talk about beauty. What makes people naturally beautiful, and why makeup, putting on makeup to impress people, isn't necessary. People don't like how you look, or if they say you're ugly, you just don't listen to them. Just keep on swimming. Okay, so I looked up a bunch of quotes because I thought if I could find some quotes from famous people for this, that would be good. So here's a quote by Miranda Kerr? Can't read it, it's blurry. A rose can never be a sunflower, and a sunflower can never be a rose. All flowers are beautiful in their own way, and that's like women too. Everybody is unique. If you're gonna cover up your uniqueness, like I've got freckles, sometimes I want to not have freckles, but then again I'm like, there's no need to cover them up. They're just freckles. So if you go on trying to cover up all of your blemishes or your imperfections, then you're going to become less unique. You can't, or not every single flower in the world is the same. Not every single blade of grass, not every single animal of its kind is the same. Everything was made different. People too. If you're going to go on putting makeup, it just makes you less unique. I feel like if you're gonna go out into the world, you want to be you. You should be the best that you can be. Not, try to go out looking like your best friend or some famous celebrity that you idolize. Here's another one by Brilliant Pack, I think. Beauty is not flawless, it shines even through your flaws. It goes back to the imperfections. See, beauty is not flawless. It shines through your flaws. So if you got freckles, or if you got a mole on your chin, or if you got acne on your forehead and your cheeks, whatever, that just makes you more beautiful, in my opinion. Beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. Coco Channel. See, beauty is you. You don't have to try to be beautiful, because beautiful is you. Imperfection is beauty. Madness is genius. And it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. Marilyn Monroe. Okay, see, I personally agree with this one the most, because I feel like all of my friends and I are completely crazy sometimes, and then sometimes I feel like that just makes me smarter in a way, I guess you could say. But, I believe that everybody is beautiful. If all girls started wearing no makeup and comfortable clothes, guys would have no choice but to fall for girls because of natural beauty. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. Okay. See, I think that would be the best thing ever. If a guy falls for you because of how much makeup you put on, then whenever you're not wearing makeup, what will they think? Some girls wear so much makeup you can't even recognize them whenever they're not wearing makeup. So if a guy falls for you when you're not wearing makeup because of your natural beauty, that's like 10 times better. Because they're falling in love with you, not your makeup. Right? There's no need to be perfect to inspire others. Let people get inspired by how you deal with your imperfections. There is nothing more rare, nor more beautiful, than a woman being unapologetically herself, comfortable in her perfect imperfection. To me, that is the essence of true beauty. Steve Maraboli. Nothing makes a woman more beautiful than the belief that she's beautiful. You don't have to ask other people if you're beautiful. If you believe you're beautiful, you most likely are. And lastly, beauty is the gift from God. God, yes, okay? I'm gonna get religious here. I'm a Christian. God made every single one of us unique and perfect in His eyes. When God creates things, He doesn't just be like, oh, that's good enough, I'm gonna put it on earth. He looks at it, and He forms it the way He wants it to be. He forms us the way He wants us to be. And then He says, this is good. And He puts it on the earth. So God created you exactly how He wanted you to be. He didn't create you to look like Kim Kardashian or Taylor Swift or Katy Perry or Francesca Battistelli or any other, big popular celebrities. He created you to be the way He wanted you to be. You should be comfortable in that. I brought up some verses here. Rather, it should be, wait. Okay. Your beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as elaborate hairstyles and the wearing of gold jewelry and fine clothes. Rather, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. You are altogether beautiful, my darling. There is no flaw in you. So even if you're not a Christian, even if you don't believe there is a God, you're beautiful. You shouldn't believe otherwise. If somebody says you're ugly, they're probably uncomfortable in their own skin. So instead of trying to make yourself look better, go look in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful. Don't look at the imperfections. Look at the perfections. I think one of the things that people say is beautiful about me is my eyes. I have blue eyes. So instead of looking at the red spot I have on my chin or the pimple I have on my forehead, I look at my eyes. So instead of believing that you're ugly or you're not that pretty, believe that you're beautiful. Sometimes believing and seeing are two different things. You may see something ugly, but eventually after believing that you are beautiful for a certain amount of time, you'll come to just know it. You won't have to tell yourself anymore. People say you're ugly, you just, you're beautiful. If you still don't think that you're the prettiest girl in the world by now, if you still don't believe that you're the prettiest girl in the world, maybe go read a book about beauty. Maybe not, how to do makeup tutorials. Maybe things like for making your skin healthier and brighter, natural stuff like coconut oil, which I do sometimes, or homemade facials, or whatever. Go look up things that will naturally make you look naturally beautiful. So now that I've tried to make my point, I'll sign off because I've got to go to the dentist. Okay. See you later, guys.
Okay, once there was a apple tree, and he loved to make apples. And one day, a lumberjack came and chopped him down. He had no idea what to do. He was stumped.